Okay. Okay.
This is Carla the Charmer with no other than primetime Dennis Sutherland. Come hola meds with we.
Hey.
Somebody trying to talk Jamaican. Somebody try. No, I'm just saying. Somebody trying to talk Jamaican. If you're not Jamaican, no bother with it. That's all I'm saying. Don't bother starting. Anyhow,
I don't know why you keep trying to disown
no,
me.
I'm not gonna disown it no more. I'm sorry.
I
I'm
don't
sorry.
understand. I don't understand it at all.
Whoa, 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 whoa! You're pushing it.
I
Good
understand.
evening, my peeps. Good evening.
Hello.
We're here again another Wednesday evening to spend our 30 minutes with you
Hmm.
uh, regarding what we do.
Yes.
I know we are trying to change the face on the program. We will gonna highlight giants, little giants from Jamaica, and I want to say giants in general, people that have Jamaica are from Jamaica who are done good for themselves academically, and not just academically, but we, in other areas as well. We just want to highlight people, and that's
Hmm.
what we're doing. That's what we're headed. That's the direction we're headed. I'm gonna hold off a little bit on the music because I think I've been flagged. We've been flagged on YouTube, but
What?
it's just yeah. I don't know. I don't know, but it's just hard not to play our theme song. If we have to
Hmm.
flag it, then they flag. But we we
Hmm.
we do what we do, man. We're just we.
But,
We're
but
just
listen, tomorrow is
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, but I'm giving thanks today and yesterday and the
Oh.
whole. You know what I mean? I don't think Thanksgiving should just be one day.
No, but on a technicality, I think we give thanks daily, especially we as believers. But I think that there's a day that set aside for acknowledgement of some sort, and
Hmm.
choose it to
Hmm.
call your family from all over and come
Hmm.
together and feast. So to me, it's a different category because you can call your family. You can't call your family daily to come and
Hmm.
give thanks with you. You know what I'm saying?
And
Because
but think about it. Most of these gatherings
mhm,
do not turn out well because you're forcing a lot of people to come together in a small space and who's not used to being together. So what I experienced when I was working is
mhm.
that these people would get together and then drinks would start flowing and then people would just say what's on their mind once drinks are flowing. It
Yeah, but that's
wouldn't
a
turn
very
out
small
well.
percentage. Though. That's a very small percentage. But the
I
reason
agree. I
we
agree.
want to get into it before I start arguing with the charmer, we have no other than tonight, no other than my very own, my beautiful niece in the building. We're gonna show her face shortly. Uh,
Yes.
are you ready? Are you ready, ladies and gentlemen? Are you ready? No other than the one
Doctor.
and only Dr. Monique Ramsey in the building. So this is what we're gonna do. We have Dr. Monique Ramsey share our story with us. She's backstage. I'm gonna let her in shortly. She is in backstage. Set your camera up, set everything up, link up who you need for link up, share up who you need for share with, because we're gonna talk to her very own tonight.
I'm so excited to finally meet her.
Yeah, oh, you are
You
ready?
know, you
Yeah.
just talk
All right.
about her all the time. So
All
I'm,
right.
I'm excited. I
She,
know her grandmother. I know her mother. I know her great aunt. But
Okay, okay,
grandmother,
okay, okay. All right, we're gonna get into it. She was backstage. She is back with us. She is back with us. There she
there
is.
she is.
Hi.
Ladies and gentlemen, in her midst, I have my very own. She served me well when I was drinking a little bit more than the norm. She would have served me up the best, the best, the best, the best drink ever. She just said, "Uncle, you drinking?" And I said, "Yes." And she just made me whatever. I don't choose, but you know what? I just gonna use this opportunity to say publicly that I love you, and you know that I don't have.
Oh, love you.
So the charmer, me no
Yes.
other than the one and only Dr. Monique Ramsey with us this evening to share her story.
Hi.
It is very intimate, you know, because I know the entire family, and you know, there is just a deep connection with me and these people, and that's why I just so excited to have her sitting in with us tonight and just talk about her life. Chama,
Yes.
just take it away.
So,
And
so not only is she beautiful,
Oh, thank
Dr.
you.
Monique Ramsey holds a doctorate in clinical psychology. She is a psychologist for the Department of Corrections in Illinois, and currently is a traveling clinical psychologist who specializes in mental health and behavioral health.
wow,
Yes,
Good
that's
evening.
a lot for someone who looks like she is 18. Yeah.
Close. I'm 19.
good evening, my niece. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
We're doing. But as you can see, we are very much excited to have you in our midst tonight and share with us a little bit about yourself. So we're gonna get straight into it because we run a half an hour show on Wednesday, and I'm gonna get straight into it by asking you just to tell us a little bit about yourself.
How far back do you want me to go?
And,
Well,
and where you grew up. A little bit about yourself and where you grew up.
I grew up in Chicago. And then eventually migrated to Evanston. So I kind of had the best of both worlds. Street smart, book smart.
Wow.
So yeah. Love
Yeah.
Evanston.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
So
we
you
were,
weren't born in Jamaica.
No.
but both parents are Jamaican.
Yeah.
Both parents
Yep.
are Jamaican. Yeah, she
So
she
what was your childhood like?
Childhood growing up, I'm pretty sure that everyone could probably attest to this. I wasn't a bad kid, I don't think. Very inquisitive, but not bad. Ask a lot of questions, a lot of questions. If I didn't understand something, I would ask. My mouth probably got me into trouble a little bit. I just asked if I didn't understand how something worked, I would ask. And some people just don't really like that, but I was very inquisitive. I can't really say that I got into trouble though. No, probably my only bad thing was probably watching too much TV when I shouldn't have been. So
Were you a bookworm?
yes, definitely a bookworm. My favorite days would probably be Friday. My mom would either write a check or give me cash to buy a book out of the school bookstore. And you actually had an opportunity to return the book and then you can get another book. I never wanted to do that. I never. I'm keeping all my books. They have Kindles now, but I'm still more of a hard copy
Yeah.
book. I need the book in my hand. I want to be able to put it on a bookshelf. So I feel like I was always a bookworm. I can honestly say that I probably don't have any other talent other than being smart. I don't know how to do anything else but to be smart.
Wow. I like that. So you think that curiosity part, that nosy, inquisitive side of you think that's what contribute to where you are today?
Probably, yes. Not to mention, I grew up in a family of women who they do not take no for an answer. I mean that to this day, if you tell them no, I mean, it may be no right now, but they're going to eventually get a yes. They will go around it. They don't miss out on any opportunities. My grandmother, my mother, my aunts, sister, all of them. I'm in a family full of women who are go-getters, very self-sufficient, very independent, and that's their take on it. Don't let people tell you what you can't do. And if you have a question, ask. And if there isn't a way, make a way.
Right.
Wow.
Figure it out. Yes,
Wow.
I love it.
That's deep. So let me ask you this: Who was really your mentor?
I guess it changed over time as I moved from different state to state, but the first one I could probably say he's actually Jamaican, and that's probably why we connected so well. He was my teacher in high school. His name's Michael Stewart, and I think right now he's doing some type of a school in Kingston called like King's Prep Way or something like that. I probably have the name wrong, but he wasn't much older than me, and that's probably part of why I listen to him so much. Right now, he has a doctorate. He would just always tell me things like, don't tell people, or don't ever allow people to tell you that you just can't do something. He would edit my papers for me in high school. There will be nights where we will just be up reading. He's also a bookworm. So shout out to Michael Stewart. This is probably my first time calling him Michael, because after all these years, I can't. I still call him Mr. Stewart, which is weird because I'm an adult. He's an adult, but I cannot get out of the habit of calling him Mr. Stewart.
So you would say he was your mentor?
Definitely. It expanded. Huh?
You said one off, right? Or he is?
Yeah, he is. It kind of decreased a little bit because I moved, and I've moved to so many different states, but I will tell you, he's always just a phone call away.
Aw, I love that.
To let you know, your mom is in the building and she is saying hi.
Hi.
Sure, she.
And I know she's probably thinking, how come I'm not mentioning her as a mentor? That's probably because it's not really a mentor role that she played. It's more of like an inspiration of, she had that mentality of, don't let people tell you what you can't do. You could do it. So, mommy, yes, you are. You were one of my inspirations.
And are you gonna leave no other than Manika?
Oh, she already knows she's at the top. It all started from her. I'm telling you, my family of women, they are just incredible. They're independent. Anything that they've successfully achieved, it's been on their own. None of the women in my family has had any help from a male counterpart.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's big.
Yeah.
That's big.
Yes. I'm really excited to have you though. And you and I have spoke several times, how passionate I am about mental health, and that's the avenue that you take.
Yes.
We'll talk about it. We had some deep conversation. And
We have.
I just never have enough for you. Did I tell you that?
Oh.
So, Dr. Ramsey, what is a psychologist? And what is your area of expertise in psychology?
So, most people probably don't know, but a psychologist and a clinical psychologist are kind of the same thing, but we're actually very different. A psychologist would probably work on someone who's developing a more healthier frame of mind. Clinical psychologists, we specialize in anyone who has either an established mental illness or developing. So the people that we work with are more of trying to, if you just change your behavior, change your mindset, change your environment, we try to get you to a little bit change the way that you think, and then you will have more positive outcomes. I lean more towards psychotherapy than I do medication. If need be, it'll lead to medication, but my first go-to is psychotherapy. Everything can be a discussion. Yeah.
So let me ask you this. While you say that, we had mentioned in your bio that you work in a prison setting.
Yes.
Do you think that in itself contributes in any way to mental illness, like people that are confined in that confined settings would have contributed to that?
Yes.
So
you could take the most sane person.
Wow.
Well, that's what happened during COVID.
Yep. And it got worse.
Yeah, we don't grow in isolation. So if you put somebody by themselves, away from people, no interaction, yeah.
Yep. That's just the recipe for disaster.
Yeah.
Wow. So you're saying healthy-minded people come into the facility and develop mental illness from just being confined.
Yes.
So
Not to
that
mention
means
that it's some people, even if you're in a cell with a cellie, I mean, how much can you really talk to another human being before you both just go crazy?
Right.
Or before you both just stop talking.
That too.
Said
Or you become intimate. I worked in a jail. It happened.
It does happen. It definitely happens.
Seriously, Chama?
I'm serious. It happens.
It's called survival.
Yeah.
So no, let's just go down there with you because you went there. I didn't. So you're saying to me that persons that would enter the facility straight like an arrow and leave bend like an S?
Yes.
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 Absolutely.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Both
No.
men and women. I worked in the county jail, both men and women. That
It happens.
Come in
straight.
and walk out bend.
Yes. Or what happens is if it's a male facility and there's female guards, they start relationships with the guards.
Bingo.
I know that. I lived that life when I worked in the jail.
So let me ask you this, though. So the man that entered the facility or the female that entered the facility
Mhm.
like an arrow, and after spending X amount of time, walk out a little bit lean. Do you think he continued that lifestyle after, or it was just unique to the confined settings that would have? Do you think they continue it?
I don't think they do. And to be honest with you, it's very unique in the sense that if they are giving, they do not consider themselves gay.
Yep.
You didn't have to say the word. Or
I didn't say anything. I'm
Yes. The GAY word.
Yeah.
I want to get in
I don't
trouble.
know. Oh, they did. Sorry.
Yeah, they try not to, because we don't want anyone to think that we are against people and their lifestyle. That's not what we're saying. I'm just trying to dig a little bit deeper as to how it works. Good evening to you all, ladies and gentlemen, that is here with us. I see some family members and friends in the building. I will just take this time out to say to my hearties people that are watching, my sincere condolence goes out to the Smile family out there who had lost a family member, Ivy. I heard earlier. I think he's in his 60s. Passed away. So to you guys, 60s, 60s, I guess. But I am going to cheer myself up. So Dr. Ramsey, what makes you choose psychology?
It wasn't always psychology. I was 10 toes down that I was going to be an attorney. I did a year of law school. I was a senior paralegal. It's a very financially rewarding field to be an attorney. It's just wasn't for me. I don't know. I'm all about helping the people. I'm for the people. I'm not really one of those that are for the system. I'm for the people. So when people are going to jail and they're mentally like they're unstable, they don't have enough people advocating for them to prove that. There's so many people right now who are in jail, and not to say that it's an excuse. I will not say that at all, but sometimes we have to look at what the bigger picture is. Sometimes when people do things, instead of just thinking that they're just this evil person, look beyond that. There's something beneath that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
you don't know the upbringing. You don't know all the variables. Yeah.
Yep.
We don't know all the variables.
So I wanted to ask this question. Do you think that the sane people then the fact that they're ignorant to what these people that develop mental illness going through, the fact that they're ignorant to it, they would have contributed to it as well, not giving them the attention or the type of attention that they deserve?
Yes. We have to remember there's a stigma attached to someone having a mental illness. No one ever wants to walk up to a group of friends and say, "See you guys later, I'm going to therapy." That just isn't the typical thing that people say. It's frowned upon to need help, which is weird because if it's a physical ailment,
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't tell you how many people would jump up at the opportunity. They will leave work early to go to a doctor's appointment for something like diabetes or a headache, anything. no one does the same thing when it comes to mental health. You still have to take care of yourself mentally.
Well, especially in the Jamaican culture, it's a huge stigma.
Yes.
Yeah. So the last thing you want to admit is that I am depressed. I have an issue. Go and go sit down. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yep.
Go sit down. Go. There's nothing wrong with you. You need a beating, or you need. You know what I
You
mean?
always need a beating.
You always
Yep.
need a beating.
You need a ratted liquor that the mother
That
said.
is exactly what they're gonna say.
You
Right.
need a ratted liquor. And I, like I was saying on the previous show, because I'm a bit not so happy with some things that took place in Jamaica. I was even hearing that I lost a friend of mine, Shane, out there in Jamaica because of the ignorance. They chop him to death in Montego Bay. It is no, hold on, Dr. Ramsey. Don't be surprised. It is very common in Jamaica that they kill people that develop mental illness.
Wow, so there just isn't enough help. It's
Right.
It's not enough help. It's ignorance to it.
Not
Yeah.
only is there isn't enough help on the clinical side and doctors and facilities for these people, but the family members don't even know what to do with them.
yep.
They have no clue how to. So, the next question, in your opinion, what is the best way to interact with, care for, live with a person suffering from mental illness? And I know
Not
that's
be
a lot.
afraid to ask for help. You don't have to be afraid to ask for help. That's the only way you're going to get the help. There's so much help out there for people with mental illnesses. Honestly, there's so much free help. Even if you don't have the resources to pay for it, there's free help. You just have to, as a mother, I know a lot of times get a letter.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
When-
You get cut off. Something is wrong with the audio.
She is so good. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, she's coming back. Are you here with us? Your audio, Dr. Ramsey, you lost your audio. Do you wanna if you're here hearing us, I think you should probably log out and log back in. No, we're not hearing you at all. There, I don't know if there's something mute.
Log out, leave studio, and come back.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not uncommon to have issues like these during the course of and like we said, the devil is always working. The devil is always working. No, we're talking to Dr. Ramsey, who would have shared with us some vital or important information as it relates to mental illness, something that we are and the meds here are very concerned about, and look what happened. Now we have Dr. Ramsey again.
I'm so sorry. Seattle doesn't have the best Wi-Fi connections here.
Yeah, that's life. Well, we have in our midst with today no other than Dr. Money Ramsey, who is chatting with us and giving us her insight and educating us to the best of her ability as it relates to mental health and how we should even deal with people with mental health. That's what I want to hear from you. What are some of the suggestions that you would have give to
How to interact with, care for, or live with a person suffering?
It's all in your approach. Number one, don't make them feel like an outsider, and don't put the disability first. It's always person first. So it's not the bipolar girl. No, it's the girl who has bipolar.
Wow.
Yes.
Mm.
You
Wow.
put person first. They're still a human. So you have to remember, calling someone the schizophrenic boy, that's really demeaning. That's my son, and right now he's dealing with schizophrenia. Are there any suggestions that you have that can help us? It's very demeaning to call someone, put their title before who they even are. Like, don't put their disability first. That's not what defines them.
Mhm.
And just be willing to accept the help. You got to just stomp out the stigma. That's my motto. Stomp out the stigma. People are going to always say what they want to. You just have to be willing to accept the help. It's all in your approach. You do have people out there though that will fake a mental illness to get a check. Steer clear of those because it'll happen. The ones
Yeah.
who genuinely need help, the help is there.
Okay.
Let me ask you this, Dr. Ramsey. In we have in the US here, we have a lot of mass killing, mass murder. I guess we should not be calling those words on YouTube and Facebook. There's so much restriction. But anyways, mass whatever you wanna, KILLING.
Unaliving.
Yeah. Unaliving. Yes.
And
We had one in Ohio this week.
from the things that you would have heard about those things, do you think mental illness play any role in that?
Absolutely.
Or the huge access to guns.
Yep, it's both. I know I'm probably going to get beat up a lot for this because most things people are going to say is, no, they're just bad, they're just evil, they have an evil heart. Be that as it may, there's an underlying mental illness there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that's outside of the capacity of normal function.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I would say all the time. When you see people act outside of that norm, there is something wrong. There's something.
But also with the violent video games that these people have been playing for years, where you get points for shooting certain people in the United States, hunting, killing is glamorized in a lot of movies, in games, and everything else. So if you're programmed to play this, because I've had coworkers, their kids, once they start playing a particular game, their whole attitude, their behavior, their mannerisms change.
Yeah.
While they're in that competitive, have to hunt, have to kill.
Yep.
Right. So there is many layers of contribution to the KILLING thingy that's happening. But I just always try to analyze the stories or news when I hear them, and I attribute a lot of it to mental illness because that is outside of the normal function. Most times people, we always see the action and never try to look at what caused per person.
Yes.
We
look at the source of it.
Yeah, we always tend to condemn people for their action. And I always think that we need to look at the source.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Stop going with what everybody is saying.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why, for me personally, I try not to have conversation with people about these things that is happening in the news, because 9 out of 10 times my opinion or how I view it is different from everybody else, and I don't want to be attacked. So I keep my opinion to myself, or share my opinion with like-minded people who can analyze it and understand where I'm coming from. Not necessarily agree, but understand. But when you associate yourself with certain caliber of people and have certain discussion, if you're not saying what is being said on the road or what everybody is saying, then you're condemned. They shoot you down. And that's why I, manage that piece.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Ramsey.
No. I have a question.
No, but
All right.
can I say hi to Dr.
Hi.
In the past, and I have a friend right now who has a son that is suffering from schizophrenia.
Mm-hmm.
What happens is he takes the meds, he's feeling well, but then he wants to stop the meds because he's feeling well and can't reason that the reason you're feeling well is because you're taking the meds.
Absolutely. I see this all the time. It just requires just letting them know, like explaining it. Sometimes you do have to break things down to someone, like 2 + 2 = 4. The reason you feel well is because you take your meds.
Mm-hmm.
But
Right.
stopping it is then you're going to go back to where you were, and you don't like that feeling. So to continue feeling great, keep taking the meds.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I always back in Jamaica, there's the same people that we call madman. And I always said to myself, and correct me if I'm wrong, Dr. Ramsey, I just think once a person go mad, they never come back. I mean, their function might be different depending on the medication, or things might calm down a little bit. But that what we call madness, I think it remains in them. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. And they may not go back to where they were before, but they'll get to a position where they are able to function within society.
Right. But that remains. So once a person tip, I think it's a permanent thing.
It is permanent. There is no cure, but there are plenty of treatments.
Wait a minute, there's no cure for
mental illness. A cure means completely
eliminate. Yeah,
yes.
Something.
So there's no cure for mental illness, but there are several treatments.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. So a lot of people think that the fact that you treat somebody and they're acting normal, they think that's permanent. You have to still be careful, in my opinion, because that can flare up again.
It can.
It can flare up. And that's why some of the times I people would think, even when I was in Jamaica, people would think that, I must not say this, and the man get better, the man is hard. And I think once you're mad, sorry, I shouldn't say it, but I just think you're mad.
Probably but not the word mad, but
no, it's a Jamaican.
That's not politically correct.
Yeah, we'll use more professional jargon.
I'm trying to bring it down to my Jamaican level, Dr. Ramsey. I just want you guys to like and share this video. We have in our midst no other than most beautiful, most intelligent, smartness, the person that makes my drink the best. You know what I like about you? Your presence and how you treat people in your presence. Nobody would ever know. You know, a lot of people have achieved academically what you have achieved, and they would display that. They would wear that in their face. They would wear that on their shoulder. Numerous times I'm in your presence, and you'll be the one that making sure everybody is all right. You're serving them drink, you're making sure this, you're making sure that you're not the one that's sitting and acting all cocky and wait to be served. And that's what I admire and love about you.
Yeah, success is rented. It's not owned. You got to take things one day at a time. It could be here today, gone tomorrow.
Amen.
All right. Things can change.
I have a question though for you, and I know you hate when I say that, prime time. But when you were in the correctional facility, have you ever been around an inmate that made you feel uneasy?
Never.
No.
Nope. It's a mentality thing for me. Never. I tell myself, I walk in. That rolls off of me like water. Absolutely not. Never.
Wow.
Never.
Let me tell you something. When I work at the county down here, I don't know if you know that I work there a lot. And when I'm at the county and you walk in and those guys are out there seeing you and they tell you what they're going to do to you and your kids, it just ripped a part of me off. I am so disturbed by it.
Yeah, you're probably disturbed, but I don't think you're afraid.
I think that's the reaction they were seeking.
Yeah, and that's why you just don't give them the time of day.
I don't react. I walk like I don't see them. I walk like I don't see them. If they're like when they're in that line checking in and all that, and you have to walk on the other side. If there are two sides, you're in the middle. I go through all that. I just lock my ears because it just. But how could you not hear it? But it's just hard. They just say some.
Don't react to them. In one ear, out the other. That's what they want you to do. They want you to react. Just ignore them.
So they say those mean things to you at times?
All the time. All the time.
Wow.
I'm here to help you. I'm not here to fight with you. You can call me whatever names you want. I'm still going to help you. So,
wow.
Yeah.
I think it's still an interesting facility for one to visit. I've gone there hundreds of times, and the things that I see that happen in that facility, it makes you appreciate freedom.
Mm,
Yeah, it does.
you're not kidding. Do
You
you
know,
want to put some of the comments, Dennis?
You want to start reading the comments, or if there's any question
If
for?
there's anyone that's directly for her, let's see.
All right. I'm gonna look and see. So we have good night, daughter, from our mom. Good night. COVID produced. Let me put them up there. COVID person have mental illness. Yes, that's
True.
that is absent, and
Great
she's
subject.
having
It's a real great subject.
internet.
Mhm.
Okay, and what else? Survival.
Many
Many-
fellas on it.
Many ex. Oh, okay. Where were the? Okay.
Wow. I see that comment. Okay.
All right. Great job.
Great
Somebody
subject.
said, Great job, doctor. And somebody is saying majority of
She probably meant to say male convicts, and I agree.
Dr. Ramsey, whatever I'm putting up there, if males, yeah, see, she corrected. And from no other than the great Ebony. I hope you guys are sharing this live, and let me put them up there. Dr. Ramsey, you could read and comment if you want to. So sad to say, family members at school in New York had
wow.
wanted. Wow. So
do you
very
find
much
that it's very common around the holidays, or mostly in high school? What would you say?
The holidays, most people just want to be some form of connection with family. So I would think that anything crime related is probably decreased around the holiday, because no one wants to just be in a jail cell by themselves. But whoever made that comment, I don't remember if it was Sandra, but the fact of 17-year-olds, that is a very pertinent age for mental health disturbances, and the suicide rate is actually very prevalent around 17-year-olds.
Is it because they're transitioning out of high school, now they're going into the real world, and it's like, what am I going to do?
Yes, and in high school, children are very cruel.
Very mean.
They are extremely cruel. If you don't dress the way that they dress, if your family isn't as financially stable as someone else, they will make you feel horrible.
What's the difference between silent and mad?
Dennis would have to answer that one.
Silent man on man.
I'm nowhere. I'm just passionate about mental illness. I cannot answer it. I think it is mad. No matter how you put it. It is mad.
Oh my God.
Dr. Ramsey, so let me ask you this before you go. What's the plans for tomorrow?
Well,
Tomorrow
I am out here. I'm solo in Seattle. I don't have anyone here.
Are you gonna have a Friendsgiving? A Friendsgiving?
No, I am so passionate about my self-care, and any day off that I get, I take time to make it all about me. So I have a massage appointment scheduled and a facial, and I'm going to read maybe 2 books and enjoy the fact that I have a day off.
Good for you.
I try to do that sometimes for myself, like massages and facial and get my nails done, and but I have to hide it from most people, Dr. Ant.
Nope.
I have to hide it because.
What do you mean you have to hide it?
Because
they'll probably think it's too feminine.
Yeah.
Nope.
I get a lot of criticism for it. I don't even talk about it anymore. I usually do like videos and stuff like that with an intent to encourage but a lot of people just don't see it that way, and I just had to
If your friends want to have tough hands and crusty feet, let them go right ahead. You make sure you keep yours nice and soft.
Amen.
That's how I do my thing. But ladies and gentlemen, as you know, time is well spent. Dr. Ramsey, it is indeed a pleasure having you on our
Thank you
platform.
for having me.
Oh, come on.
Please come back. You're always welcome. It's home.
At any time we have any mental health crisis or anything that happened in and around the country as it relates to that, we will always invite you back for you to give us.
Thank you. I'm always here, so always reach out.
All right. Blessings.
Thank you so much.
Good night, guys.
All right. Good night. There you have it. Dr. Money Ramsey came on our platform and, give us. Eric is in the building. Oh, there is a proud man right there. Yes. Eric.
Hi, Eric. Sorry.
Eric is the man. Eric is the man. Yes. So anyhow, that was it for tonight's show. Sunday coming up, we will be interviewing somebody else. Another,
from Canada.
Somebody else from Canada, and of course, we will announce what for next week. I think I'm gonna talk to the principal out there at Kendall Primary and see if we could get the head boy and we'll keep it like that, guys. I also want you guys to check out what's the name of our partner with the kids there. I can't believe no, not Paul Miles. Paul Miles is doing this thing. We're talking about who the hell calling me?
Dean?
Dean. Yeah. We will talk to Dean and take a few at Dean kids as well. So we will, and we have quite a few giant lineup to become a
Hi,
part.
Debbie.
Wendy is here with us. Blessings.
Wendy and Debbie.
Debbie is here too. Oh, Debbie is here. Oh, Debbie, wagwan. Blessings. Anyways, time has well spent. Yeah. We were fortunate to have no other than Dr. Ramsey on our platform tonight, giving us our story and educate us with as it relates to mental health. And
what a kind soul.
Oh,
she
God.
Is such a kind soul. Oh, my goodness.
She is indeed a kind soul. Let me tell you something. If you see that girl in person, you would never, ever believe. The only thing that you would see that won't surprise us. She, as beautiful as she is on camera, she is indeed beautiful. There's no makeup or no fix-up about that. That's who she is. Great job. Great job, my daughter. Yeah, blessings. So, you all gonna have to let me go. Heading to work. Blessings, Sister D. Go work.
You're heading to work?
Yeah, she's out in California.
Oh, okay.
She's out in California, so she is now going to work. Guys, it was indeed a pleasure having Dr. Ramsey with us. I just want you all to just love up and share up the thing, and let.
And thank you for spending time with us, guys. We are not really playing a lot of music because we're getting flagged for it. We're not really sure why.
But what we're gonna do, what we have to do. But I'm gonna close out Charma with all our ads. So if you're interested, you could stay back and watch the ads.
Sure,
look here, before you go, Charma, I'm gonna drop this one in. So let me make this clear. The show is over. The show is over. But I'm gonna drop some ads, okay? We're gonna drop some ads.
In the windy city of Chicago, when the unexpected happens, who's got your back? Sutherland Towing, your trusted roadside heroes. Picture this. You're cruising down the streets of Chicago, enjoying the city lights, when suddenly your car decides to take a break. Don't you dare worry, we've got you covered. With Sutherland Towing, help is just a phone call away. Our team of skilled professionals are available 24/7, ready to come to your rescue, no matter the time or the place. From a flat tire to a dead battery, or even a fender bender, we've seen it all. Our experienced technicians will arrive promptly, equipped with top-of-the-line tools and a friendly smile. But it doesn't stop there. Sutherland Towing offers a wide range of services to meet all your towing needs. Whether you need a local tow, long-distance transport, or even motorcycle towing, we've got the muscle to get the job done. But don't just take our word for it. Our satisfied customers rave about our professionalism, reliability, and affordable rates. We're not just a towing company, we're your partners on the road. So next time you find yourself in a sticky situation, remember the name Sutherland Towing. May I say that again? Sutherland Towing. We're here to turn your roadblocks into a smooth ride. Call us now at 847-262-6897 and experience the difference. Ladies, it's time to put you on game. Get ready to unleash your inner fire with Fire Lips by Michelle. Our collection of high-tech featherweight lip gloss and lipstick formulas will take your lip game to the next level. Not only will these products transform your pout, but they will also keep your lips hydrated, giving you long-lasting sheen and a fuller appearance. Trust us, you won't be able to resist the allure of Fire Lips. Go ahead, give it a try. Get ready to fall head over heels for these amazing results. Now available at firelips.com.
Royal decor and designs. Picture this, a breathtaking venue adorned with elegance and style, every detail meticulously designed to reflect your unique love story. Immerse yourself in a world of elegance and romance as we curate stunning floral arrangements, incorporating the freshest blooms of foliage that reflect your personal style. From exquisite centerpieces to cascading floral arches, or floral artists will bring your dreams to life. And we don't stop there. Our talented team will also take care of every intricate detail, from beautiful table linens to ambient lighting and exquisite drapery, ensuring that every element of your decor is flawless. Whether you're envisioning a romantic garden wedding, a luxurious ballroom affair, or minimalist celebration, Royal Decor and Designs is here to turn your dreams into reality. Contact us today to schedule a consultation with our expert team. Together, let's create a wedding that will be remembered for a lifetime.
Well, just to let you guys know, that is just a fraction of the service that the Sutherland family offer. So all 4 ads is coming from the Sutherland base. That's what we do. Charm, I see you in the building. Charm, blessings, blessing. Shiriel, blessings, blessings. All right, guys, it was nice hanging out with y'all. Time has well spent, and I got to go. Things have to get done. People need to get told. I am going on the road. Bye. See you next week or Sunday.